and it's good to have Charlie on with us on MLB Tonight. So clearly you're spending some time in the weight room during this period, Charlie. What else have you been doing to try to stay sharp? Nothing can replicate game speed, as we know. So what have you been doing?
I am doing my best to stay sane right now. I'm filling my time with a lot of training. I'm on a pretty strict training program. I'm trying to be as much of a baseball player as I can while still social distancing and not being around the Rockies. So we're hitting. I'm hitting BP. Playing catch, defensive work, lifting weights, and then that only takes up half my day, and then I'm getting real creative after that.
That would take up about 20 minutes of my day. So there is the difference, America, in a professional athlete and a non-athlete. I want to get to the proposal, Charlie, that Major League Baseball sent the Players Association in a minute. But before we get into that, I mean, I'm just curious about the dynamic between you and your teammates. You mentioned everybody's on their own now. Is there a lot of communication? Is it the old, hey, what have you heard series of texts every day?
Uh, Communication is not exactly baseball's strong suit. I'll say that, but we're doing a good job. We're having hitters meetings via Zoom. We're leading the league in group text messages right now. Catching up with my teammates on Xbox. I mean, we're trying our best to keep a tight knit locker room there, and we do have pockets of guys that are working out together. Groups of 3 and 4, that kind of stuff here and there. But for the most part, we're doing as much as we can electronically.
It's for players. I mean, you have these extended families, right? Your extended family, your professional family in Denver, and then where your actual family, your relatives are in a different part of the country. And in your case, I know you have a lot of people still in Georgia. Is everybody good? You've been checking in with the family and the friends from childhood?
Yes, sir. Everybody's healthy right now. We're very lucky, very thankful. We've got a lot of people in Atlanta. I'm here in Denver, which helps me feel like I'm not on total vacation. I'm still here in the city where I play ball and a part of the community here. And, things are tough here as well, just like the rest of the country. But we're looking forward to that light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, we all are, man. And that's what I want to get into you with now is the actual proposal and some of the things that Major League Baseball has committed to a plan. Plans being reviewed by the Players Association. Um, again, without the media, having read every detail in it, from the reports we get from Ken Rosenthal and others, we understand that there are some pretty forward thinking things that might need to happen in order for play to resume in 2020. One of those things is double headers, 7 inning double headers, minor league style. How do you feel about that? And are there other things that you've heard of that you feel strongly for or maybe push back on?
I am in the camp that wants to play as much baseball as possible. I think the country needs this. People want to watch a live event that matters, that's going to have postseason implications, and as much baseball as we can play. I think that's only going to help us, and it's only going to help the country. And I think you need to have as many games as you can so that you can have a legitimate postseason picture as well.
It's great to hear you say that because I'm not sure if every player understands that there are other people in the industry that are relying on you guys getting back on the field for their paychecks to kick in too. It's about more than the 750, as I've heard people say. One of the other things that may happen as a result of this plan is an expanded postseason, and that had been discussed even before this current environment. For you guys and other teams in the West, good teams that have been chasing the Dodgers for years, I would imagine the chance to play in a tournament style postseason is a welcome thing.
Um, I'm not personally a big proponent of change. I love the game. I think it's great as is, and I don't like to tamper with it. However, these are crazy circumstances. Never happened in my lifetime. Hope it never happens again. Uh, I myself have been a part of a game 163. It's crazy to play 6 months of baseball and you still don't know who the best team in your own division is. I mean, things can happen in baseball that are just crazy. And what the heck, it might be good to have an expanded playoff situation. Just because I want to make sure that the best team gets in there. I want to see the best team at the end of the day. Um, and the fewer games you play in the regular season, I think you're more likely to have it skewed the other way.
Yeah, yeah. Uncharted waters, my friend. None of us knows what the future holds. I'm with you. I hope you guys can get back on the field and we can have meaningful competition here sooner rather than later. We really appreciate you taking some time, Charlie. Stay healthy. Best of luck. And hopefully, the next time we speak, we will be in the midst of the 2020 season.